What is up, everyone? My name is Jake Fine, and today we're going to be talking about how to add the sauce to your guitar playing. So, what is the sauce? When I'm talking about the sauce, I'm saying we're going to go from here to here. I guess we're really referring to that fresh jazz-informed sound that we see. We call it neo-soul most of the time, neo-soul guitaring, and it's kind of rampant in social media, and I'm not knocking it at all. In fact, I use it all the time, and I think it's a really fresh way of creating a more mature sound full of movement and color, and imposing that on what would normally be a pretty simple chord progression. So we're going to do this in 5 ways. Number 1 is tremolo or vibrato. Number 2 is what we call double stops. Number 3 is what I'm calling reaching out. Number 4 are diminished passing chords. And number 5, what is number 5? Number 5, I don't know what to call it, but we're going to call it the squiggle. So here we go. So something to keep in mind for the tremolo, the vibrato, is that I like to think of it as after you play the chord and the chord rings out, right, and you get close to where the end of the chord is going to be and you're going to jump to the next chord, you're going to increase the vibrato towards the end. So it goes straight a little bit and then a lot and then the next chord. And I think that's the most effective way of kind of getting that really juicy sound. Number 2 is double stops. What are double stops? Well, my impression of them is that they are when you would normally play a linear line, a single note at a time, but instead now you're playing 2 notes at a time, both together in the key, in intervals, and it gives you a really fresh and exciting sound and really connects chords in a really fluent way. Number 3 is what I'm calling reaching out. And basically what it is when you play the chord, you're taking your available fingers that are not playing the chord, and then you're applying them to a scale that works with the chord that you're playing and the key that you're playing that's very nearby. So for this, we're going to need to review 2 pentatonic shapes. And then using these pentatonic shapes, we reach out when we're playing the chord and add some line and some color to what we're playing. Number 4 is a diminished passing chord. And without getting too much into the technicality, the theory of it, diminished chords are great between chords in passing because they can resolve in many ways. They're very versatile and they're very colorful. So we're going to use diminished passing chord here to add flavor to our chord progression. Lastly, we have what I'm calling the squiggle, and I'm just going to show you. Using these 5 techniques, I think we can take what would seemingly be a simple chord progression and we can incorporate maturity into what we're playing so that the impression is one that is more fluent on the instruments. And I think that guitar has this resurgence in popular music partially because this style of playing in which you can take a simple progression and you can add jazz-informed lines to it without it being straight jazz. But anyways, that's about it for today, is those 5 techniques, and I think hopefully they can help you add that sauce to your playing. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you enjoyed it, please give a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.